Whoever did this tightened it up. There's a special place in hell for you. Holy crap. Alright, so we got two LDV vans we got a service. I've worked on these two vans before. Did the brakes on them at some point, but now these guys use them as courier vans, so they want me to come and service them. Basic service, oil filter, air filter, high quality oil. Go grab the parts now and then we'll head straight there. Alright, so I got the good stuff. A little bit more expensive than I anticipated, but well, let's just get this done. Alright, so we got the parts, oils, filters, air filter, oil filter, and fully synthetic high quality Penrite oil. I don't normally run anything cheaper than that. If customers want to supply their own stuff, I'll put it in the car, but when I'm doing it and I'm filling out logbooks and all the rest of it, I'm only running fully synthetic stuff and high quality filters. Keeps peace of mind for me, and also the reality is the best maintained engines last the longest, and a lot of the time people do go over the service intervals, and with Penrite, Nulon, all this kind of stuff, it's one of those situations where they've got the additives, the detergents, all the rest of it, which will not break down the oil as fast and also keep sludge buildup at a minimum. At least that's what they say on the bottle. I don't know, but it seems to be pretty good, and I've been using it for a while, plus Australian made, so you know, we'll do it that way. Anyway, I'm gonna message the dude or the dudes because there's two guys I'm gonna go service the vans on. Customers before, so it's just a routine service, so we'll head there now and sort them out. Alright, just arrived. One's on the street, one's on the grass, so we'll hit this one on the street first, make sure it's all sweet. A real quick rundown. What we're going to do is, so we got high quality, bang, high quality, bang, high quality, bang. So the idea is this as well. The reason I don't, it might be a little bit more expensive, but I wasn't going to skimp on the oil or any of these parts, because the reality is most courier guys, they will go over the service. Yeah. So at the end of the day, if you're going to do that, it's okay. Every 10,000 Ks is what I'll say. Obviously, you guys will run that up really quick, but if you go over it, say like I just can't do it in like, I'm gonna have to go over another 1,000 Ks, it's all right, because this stuff is super high zinc, super low shear, and it's got all the detergents in it, and it is super anti-sludge too. So if you go over it, it doesn't really matter. But if you were to put in, say, a semi-synthetic or a cheaper brand type thing, it's one of those situations where it will probably in the long term affect the engine, but we're using the good stuff, so who gives about that? We are on a bit of a decline, but yeah, she's a little bit low, especially when it's your work car. You want to know, like, do I need something showing me this, that, where instead of just getting a piece of paper, sometimes you might want to say, like, what the I gotta stop swearing, because I swore in a few videos, and then it comes up with
oh, the explicit?
Yeah, the orange monetization. Yeah. And I'm like, damn it! So I have to go back and edit it. Shoot oil all over the coolant lines. So when you remove them, get out of the way, because it's going to get you. Ditching the gloves. I don't know if it's focusing. Boom. Something like that. So place that real quick and throw it back on. But while that's happening, we'll do the oil filter. Lower the car down because I can't get my hand on the I almost run over my legs. Can't get my hand on the oil filter. Nip that up. Boom. And of course oil's gonna go everywhere. That's just how it works. I know what you're thinking, Andrew, why don't you put the oil in the filter and then put it in? Because the oil, if I fill it up, I'm going to have to do this to put it in and go everywhere. She'll be right, mate. How else are you supposed to do it? That was a really cheap oil filter that came off it too. See, I'm going to go hand tight now, so when I come back out next time, the oil filter ain't welded onto the thing. Alright, we're going to pour the oil in now. Someone just brought this esky out. What a legend. This is the type of stuff where I always go the extra mile for great people. Alright, we're throwing in the air filter. It's getting dirty. Look at that. It even looks like high quality. Alright, so from here I'm going to go check the lights, this, that, the other. Check all the tyre, suspension, XYZ. I've topped up all the fluids already. Run the car, make sure the oil level is good, and then should be good to go. I might take it on flat ground just to make sure that the oil levels are correct, but I'm going to check the oil sticker that comes in the bottle up there and then fill out the logbook, and we should be good to go. Let it run for a bit. Plenty of oil in there now. Lovely. So everything else on this van's pretty good. It's only got 44,000 kilometers, so you wouldn't expect too much. Tires are probably getting a bit average, but everything else seems pretty good. Brakes are good, suspension's good, there's no leaks, no other issues that we need to report on, no cracks on the windscreen, anything like that. So other than that, he's got another one over there, so I gotta do the exact same thing, so we'll do that one. Oh, no way. No fucking way, man. Come on. Come on. Let go. Oh. This thing is on so tight. Some brain dead. I had to drill screws into it, drill holes into it. Spanner won't turn it, had to remove everything to get into it. Just did the other one before, it's beautiful. This one here is a nightmare. Whoever did this tightened it up. There's a special place in hell for you. Holy crap. Oh, sweet. Merciful God. That. Come on. That. And I've dealt with some crappy oil filters. That takes the cake. That takes the cake. That is the worst oil filter I've ever dealt with in my life. Alright, I'm going to clean in there, new filter, new oil, and do everything else.
Sorry about that little...
That's the damage. Man, I don't even know how it's possible. I don't think someone physically could do that unless they're trying to be a funny guy. No leaks, this, that, the other. The dude got back to me. He reckons 125 a tyre.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I asked him what brand, but for 120 you could go through 2 sets before you pay for the 295.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'll send you all these details. Any questions, any issues, anything like that, any weird kind of crap, send me a text straight away. There won't be, though, on a basic service like this. I'll just quickly crawl on to make sure there's no weird leaks going on, even though I checked. Alright, that was one of the worst recordings I've ever done, but we got it done in the end. And that oil filter was on so tight. I've dealt with that before a few times, but that that must have been like 1,000 newton meters of torque onto that, because I was starting to think it's not even possible to get it off. But anyway, got it off. New oil, new filter, fully synthetic everything, new air filter, went over the van, everything's all good. Checked the brakes, I did everything on that one maybe about 6 months ago, so it's all good. It only has like 50,000 Ks anyway. Also saved him some cash on tyres, quite a bit actually. It's one of those ones where if you go to the big box stores, they're always going to charge you an arm and a leg compared to if you can find a local business who can do some good deals. So he's stoked on that. From there, he should be good to go for a while. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.